Hogan? Hogan returned?
Here we go. Here we go.
You know,
Come on.
Welcome back to you,
that
baby.
pop was something.
It was something.
It was a pop.
It was. That was an ego pop.
Lord have mercy. Wonder what you think he went back to the dress. Well, you were there.
I was there.
What happened? What happened backstage after he came back?
When I saw him, he was no selling it and pushing his beer. I didn't see him. I wasn't backstage when he came.
Did you feel like giving him a hug afterwards?
No.
Here's Taker being a company man right
Right.
I was.
Did you feel bad for him? No.
Well, hey man, I got feelings. I got feelings for people. Like sometimes in life, things come back.
Well, I mean, it's funny that, you know, we were talking about this last night that, you know, with you know, all the podcasts and all the books and everything, and everybody realizes that Hogan wasn't the guy that he was portrayed to be, you know. And I'm not asking you to put yourself in a tight spot here or anything, but I mean, he's not
From a
the
fan's
guy.
perspective,
Yeah,
we grew up seeing Hogan as this great thing,
bigger
and then
in life Americana kind of deal, and then obviously, you know, he gets caught on tape, you know, saying some derogatory, racist things, and you know, in this day and age where all of that is such a hot button deal, like I don't know what you expect. Like people are gonna, you know, they're gonna react, and they're not gonna react in a positive way.
And I think also the other part too is, I think the fans themselves have found out what kind of locker room guy he was, and it means a lot to the fans that you're a good locker room guy as well. You know what I mean?
That's probably a good point. I mean, the fans, they have access now to everything, and they do, and then they get to hear people's interviews, and so they kind of feel like they're part of that locker room, and this was somebody that was, you know, regardless of where he's at now. You know, they kind of carry a grudge about it because, you know, he's come back before, since all of the stuff with his, you know, with his daughter and all the racial stuff and all that, and he's came back and he's got positive reactions. You know, it's just.
But it's like with my stuff, people know when you're being inauthentic.
Yeah.
You know, are you just there?
yeah.
Are you just there to push a beer? You know,
Yeah.
and I'm not talking about. I don't know him. I've never met him or anything, so I don't know anything personally about him. But I just know, you know, from a fan perspective, you know, probably, you know, how everybody else feels too.
Yeah.
And too, it was, you know, it was L.A.
I mean, he means a lot to wrestling. I mean, without Hogan.
No, he's a Mount Rushmore guy.
Yeah, he's a Mount Rushmore guy. You've put him on your Mount Rushmore, even with the beef that y'all have had or whatever. But you know, he's a Mount Rushmore guy.
Do you think still?
I think for what he did for the business,
I don't think it changes.
He has to be on the Mount Rushmore for what he did for the business. You know,
I mean, when you talk Rushmore, you're only talking 5.
4.
It's 4, Justin.
Are you sure?
You ever been there?
Are we not counting the mountain as one?
Well, the mountain itself is the Undertaker.
Yeah. Oh, you're not wrong.
Yeah, there you go. But no, that's the whole thing. It's like, he's still a Mount Rushmore guy no matter what, right? Because of what he did for the business.
Is there only 4?
There is. There's just 4.
We need to change that.
Yeah.
They got a whole other side they could
They got a whole
carve.
backside. Yeah, they could put.
Yeah. Who are they going to put up there?
The asses.
The asses. I don't know if I want to see some of those
you just
asses.
do the 4 worst.
The 4 worst.
Maybe you could just like dynamite like middle section out, and that's the JFK portion of it.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
No,
we were doing good.
We were.
Let me pull it back in. All right.
Let's pull this back in and let's get this train
I keep
back on the
talking. You're going to
track.
get booed next time you come out.
I'm at that. Yeah, I'm at that. I'm at that ZFG point in my life.
Yeah.
ZFG.
0 fucks given.
I love it.
Yeah, I don't. If
My
you're not in
man.
my circle,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Well, everybody's got an opinion over everything. You
Everybody's got an
And
opinion.
if you worry about everybody's opinion, that's one thing about what I do. You know, people will message me all the time, and they'll be, I'm offended over that joke. You know, and my response is always, okay, fine. You know, but let's not forget that the joke that made you follow me probably offended somebody
Probably,
else.
yeah.
You know, so let's not get that twisted.
Yeah,
you know,
and
you
it's all
can't-
comedy. It's supposed to
You
be
can't
something
win
to
them all.
laugh
Yeah,
at.
yeah.
Everyone has gotten so sensitive.
Why?
We just did Kill Tony's New Year's Eve special, and it's so refreshing to watch comics do their thing.
Yeah, and not care.
And not care. That's
you
the thing.
have to.
And you look out in your fan base, or you look out in that audience, and there's every culture, every nationality, everyone's represented.
Because
and
people love comedy.
Everybody is having a great time.
And you look on stage, the people he's employed.
Yeah.
You've got black, white, brown, Asian, everybody. I mean, he literally has the rainbow on his stage of people.
Oh, he hired gays?
Did he hire you?
Congrats.
That was a
on your
great
new
job.
venture.
It's a great job. I love it.
We're going to get hate for that, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
we
it was
will.
just a joke.